What's cracking? It's been a long time before I made a video like this, a rant. This video is geared towards the IFBB Professional League. Okay, I understand that everybody should be punished. I understand that those who did something have to suffer the consequences to the decision that they make. I totally understand that, but I'm not gonna lie. Since 2018, when they took Shawn Rhoden rights away from him to be able to provide for his family, I think that was when the game took a really big turn for the worse. Well, I ain't gonna say for the worst because it's still a great sport, a great business, but it took a really big hit. And a lot of that have to do with peoples like myself that feel like everybody should get a fair shot. And if a person have not been found guilty, and why throw dirt on a person while they're down or whatnot, because in other business, other sports such as football, NFL, they still be playing football when they do wild shit all the time. Like Aaron Hernandez, fucking serial killer. Still able to make it to the Super Bowl and killed quite a few people and was still in the Super Bowl. He wasn't found guilty yet. Still playing. And this is a multi-billion-dollar business. And here it is, we have bodybuilding going off of sheer hearsay. Oh, she fouled this, she said that, and they immediately tried to, well, they didn't try. They turned their backs on this guy, and maybe it's the Aries in him, maybe it's the Jamaican in him, but he clearly is not falling victim to everyone allegations and inputs about him. It's crazy, I can't imagine what he's going through, to actually be at the top and actually work your way to the fucking top. And I truly know, if they wouldn't have did what they did, it'd be Shawn Rhoden, Mr. 3-time Olympia right now. Because the guys that won the last two, Brandon Curry, no disrespect to him, Big Ramy, no disrespect towards him, but Shawn Rhoden would have still kept that title. Boy, fucking physique is phenomenal. What he brought to the sport is phenomenal, and I get it now. I understand why he's to himself all the time, quiet, because it's hard to trust people that you feel are your friends, and then they turn around and the first moment they get a chance to stab you in the back, they do it. Like I said in my interview on RX Muscle, I hope he come back. I hope he get his shot. I hope, he be able to be found not guilty and turn around and sue the pants off of that crazy bitch and her husband. Because they have a string of fucking blackmailing, thieving, all that type of shit. They have a long rap sheet of that shit. A lot of people's probably swept Shawn Rhoden under the rug. But the one thing that I'm not gonna let happen on my watch, on my clock, is see another male become victim to the words of a female. And I'm not saying I'm a male chauvinist at all. I'm always pro-woman. I have daughters, nieces, and everything, so I'm always preaching how strong women are, how I feel women is more than a backbone to this whole existence. Once we gave up our rib, the woman became so powerful. It's just so many women don't know their worth. They rather get ass jobs, lip jobs, do all this shit to their body. And yes, us men are to blame for that because we glorify that, but yet we don't want to marry those type of women, which is crazy. That's ironic. Anywho, yeah, so I'm not taking no jab at her, but I will take a jab at a crooked bitch. And what they did was not only fuck up his life, his reputation, his legacy, but it also affects his daughter as well, you know. But he doing a great job. He pays it no mind. He still going along promoting his stuff, getting his businesses going. I support whatever it is he do. He's actually a really great friend of me, friend of mine. We both Aries. He's April 2nd. I'm April 3rd. So I just feel like the guy need a fucking break. Let this man get on fucking stage and do what he's great at. And then when the courts decide is when they should go either or, but just to automatically say, fuck it. We don't want to have no ties to this dude. We don't want to make it seem like we support that. But the people's in control and in charge are doing way worse shit. And they're guilty of it. But let's just put it all on him. This woman said he did it. We're going to go with that. No evidence shows that he did it. It's fucked up being black. I ain't trying to make it a race thing, but I'm going to make it is what it is thing. It's fucked up being black when another race, well, when a white woman says that a black man raped them. We could go way back to 100 years when black man supposed to whistle at a white woman and got his whole body just reconfigured and murdered in the worst way. So we always, no matter what, gonna be guilty of our skin color. And I'm not trying to make it a race thing. I'm making it a reality thing. It's time for us to wake up. This video is just to get some of you guys that support Shawn Rhoden to start writing in, to start emailing, to start requesting that this man get back on stage. You know, I urge my supporters that believe in you're innocent till you proven guilty to start getting in contact with IFBB Pro to let's get this man back on stage. Let's get some money back in his pockets. Let's get this man the opportunity to continue providing for his child and himself and his lady, you know, really strong woman, beautiful, nice, have his back to the fullest. I love the relationship that they have. I'm support that and everything. We all, us men, need a strong woman alongside of us, you know, to hold us up if we fall waistline deep, and for us to do the same for them. But let's put these letters together. Let's put these emails together. Let's send them in. Let's flood the IFBB Pro because we got to get Shawn Rhoden back on stage. Anyway, it's the People's Champ giving it to you gun barrel straight. You know what that is. Raw and uncut, no filter. And before I get off, actually, me and my good friend Chris, we were talking about this through DM not too long before I recorded this video. So me and Chris both feel the same way. Like, how could you have serial killers in the NFL, but yet you have somebody that's not been convicted or found guilty, stripped away from his titles, his hard work and everything. So That's what me and Chris was talking about. Me and Chris just like, oh, what the fuck? But anywho, I'll holler at y'all later. This is my first video that I've done like this in a while. Tomorrow I'll be dropping another workout video for you guys. And it is what it is. I'm out. Old school.